maybe do a little bit better than that. How are we doing this Friday afternoon? See, I knew you all had that energy in you. Well, thank you for having me here today. My name is Mallory Hudson, and I am Miss Kentucky 2023. I was crowned Miss Kentucky on July 1st of last year and recently represented Kentucky at the Miss America competition in Orlando, Florida earlier this year at the beginning of January, where I placed third runner-up to Miss America. But I am very happy to be back in Kentucky, continuing my work as a state spokesperson and what I like to say, a role model, a cheerleader, and a friend to all 4.5 million Kentuckians. In my year as Miss Kentucky, I get to develop what's called a community service initiative. And essentially, this is just a big fancy way of saying something that I'm really excited about, something that I'm really passionate about, and something that I want to share with students across the state of Kentucky. My community service initiative is called Inclusive Stages, and it's all about providing opportunities for all individuals of all backgrounds and all ability levels. It's all about understanding the weight of our words and our actions in influencing the lives of others around us. So to start us off this afternoon, as cheesy as it may be, but as important as it may be, I would like you to find somebody near you, find a friend, just someone in your general vicinity, you don't have to move. And I want you to find a way to compliment them. Something they're doing well in school, in life, something you like about them. Let's come back together. I know how exciting it is to compliment our friends. All right, now I would love to hear from a couple volunteers a compliment that you either gave to someone around you or a compliment that someone gave you. Let's start right here. Yeah. Say it one more time. Oh, that's a good one. You look good today. Awesome. Let's see, right here. I love that. I mean, hey, that's a great compliment, right?
You're stunning.
You're stunning. That's a great one. Okay, let's take a few more.
I told my friend David that he's very athletic.
Very athletic. Yes. Good compliment. What sports do y'all play?
Oh, what sports?
Yeah.
I play football, basketball, and
well, I'd say you are pretty athletic. Great job. Look good. Awesome. Right here. You're nice. Great compliment. All the way in the back, if I can hear you. Yeah. You're nice. Is that what you said? Great one. Love it. Okay, let's hear from a few friends over here. Yes. Okay, looks nice in the shirt. Love it. Right here. Yep.
She said I'm the best boxer.
Best boxer? Awesome. Okay, love it. All the way in the back. Your hair looks nice. Always a great compliment when you're having a good hair day. She said she was beautiful. I love that compliment. Let's do two more. You're pretty. Great one. And last one right here. Okay, I love that one. That's great. Okay, now everyone, close your eyes. Close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes. Don't fall asleep on me. I know it's the end of the day. All right. I see some of y'all peeking at me. All right. Now I want you to find a way, just in your head, you don't have to talk, just in your head, find a way to compliment yourself. Something you're doing well in school, in life, something you like about you. And then we're going to to share just a few of these too. Okay, now let me hear from some volunteers. Some compliments that you gave yourself. Anybody over here want to share? What? You're genuine. I love that one. That's a great one.
I gave someone a pencil today.
Oh, you gave someone a pencil today. Random act of kindness. I love it. Right here? Say it one more time.
I'm proud of how far I've gotten.
Oh, I love that one. Proud of how far she's gotten. That one's great. Good eye color. That's a unique compliment. I love that one. Right here? Yeah? Helped someone that was feeling down today. I love that one. Great for you. Helpful. Great compliment.
I think I'm a great friend.
Great friend. Love it.
I didn't lose my pencil today.
Say it one more time.
I didn't lose my pencil today.
Okay, awesome. Love it. Okay, let's see. In the green shirt in the back? Yeah. You've been trying your best. Great, love it. Right here? Pretty hair. I love it. You do have pretty hair. Right here? Smart. Love it. Okay, popular one right here. Say it one more time. You're pretty smart. I love it. Okay, let's do one more right here. Say it one more time. Love. That's great. Now, thank you for participating in that. Let's come back together. So, if there's one thing that you all walk away today, taking away from our time together, I want you all to know that just one word or one action truly can make a difference in the world around you. Somebody sitting around you might have told you something that made you feel good. Maybe you didn't know that person. Maybe now you will, and you'll formulate a friendship with them. We are all way more alike than we are different. And it is so important that we make a cognizant effort to include everyone around us and spread kindness to everyone around us as well. So when I go speak to younger students, to elementary schoolers all across the state of Kentucky, I read them one of my favorite books, Charlotte's Web. I'm 22 years old. I think it's one of the cutest books ever. And I read them that story. And I'm sure most of you all are familiar with Charlotte's Web, yes? Yeah? Well, for those of you that are not, it's a story about a pig named Wilbur who comes to a new farm, and he doesn't know how to talk. He doesn't know how to communicate with all these new animals on this new farm. But all it takes is a spider named Charlotte leaning down to him and saying salutations, the big fancy word for hello, and a new friendship is formed. I told you all, I'm 22 years old. It's one of my favorite stories because I think it so clearly emphasizes how one word can change somebody else's life. So I'm going to give you that same challenge that I've given all those other students this year, and that's to be a Charlotte. To find a way to be a Charlotte in your community, in your school. Find someone in your class, in your grade, just someone here at Bluegrass Middle. And find a way to compliment them. Find a way to invite them to something. Find a way to extend that effort for kindness. And I promise that you're making a difference in the world when you do so. And who knows? Maybe that could just be your new best friend. So if you think that you can accept that challenge, if you think that you can accept a little piece of Miss Kentucky homework and be a Charlotte right here at your school, let me see your thumb there. You're going to find a way to be a Charlotte. You're going to find a way to extend kindness in your school. Oh, come on, guys. I think you can really do it. Let me see those thumbs in the air. Okay, awesome. Okay, hands down, hands down. Awesome. Now, switching gears a little bit. I told you all that as Miss Kentucky, I do get to develop a community service initiative, something that's close to my heart, right? And that's inclusion and a passion for friendship and kindness. But as Miss Kentucky, I also get to work full-time for 1 year for the Kentucky Department of Agriculture. And I get to travel the state of Kentucky and speak with wonderful students like you all about the importance of agriculture. And agriculture is insanely important to the state of Kentucky. It's the backbone of our economy, but it's also the backbone of our state. But a big part of my job and my role with the Kentucky Department of Agriculture is promoting what's called Kentucky Proud. Has anyone ever seen this before? Some of you. Anyone want to take a guess on what this label means, what this picture means? Anyone want to take a guess? Let's see, all the way in the back. Talk really loud. You don't know? That's okay. Right here. Yep. Made in Kentucky, absolutely. So Kentucky Proud is the official state marketing program for agricultural products and services made right here in the state of Kentucky. And when we support Kentucky Proud, that means we're supporting our friends, our neighbors, and our fellow Kentuckians. And you know, I was really excited about this opportunity because my grandfather is the proud owner of a 256-acre farm in Edmonson County, Kentucky. And a cool little fun fact is my grandparents' farm actually backs up to Mammoth Cave National Park. So there's a line where it's my grandparents' farm and then a national park. But it's so important that we take care of our land, that we appreciate our farmers and the products that our farmers are able to give to our community. So I'm going to give you one more challenge, one more piece of Miss Kentucky homework today, and that is I want you to make an effort to find Kentucky Proud out in your community. Kentucky Proud products can be anything from a carton of eggs to a gallon of milk to a candle and everything in between. I have some Kentucky Proud lotion actually that I've been using a lot recently. So keep an eye out for Kentucky Proud and I guarantee that you'll be able to find it and you'll be able to support our Kentucky farm families from large to small. Now today, I've got a fun activity, or at least I think it's fun. We're going to get to learn a little bit more about Kentucky agriculture, about Kentucky Proud, and maybe just even the state of Kentucky. I've got some candy and some Kentucky Proud pins as a little incentive. And we're going to play a good old game of Miss Kentucky Proud's agricultural trivia. Now, as a preface, we're all learning here. These are strictly going to be guesses. You don't have to have any agricultural or farming knowledge to be able to guess on these questions. And the first part of my trivia game is going to be the section that I call higher or lower. So I'm going to ask a question. Let me see if I can come up with an example. Say I said, how many ice cream cones are there in the state of Kentucky? Someone would start us off and guess 100, and I'd say higher or lower. Then we'd go from there until somebody lands on the right answer and gets some Valentine's Day candy or a Kentucky Proud pin. How does that sound? Are y'all ready to play? Okay, let's test your Kentucky trivia. We're going to start off on one of my favorite questions to ask. I told you all that agriculture is very important to the state of Kentucky. With that being said, I want to know how many farms you think there are within the state of Kentucky. And I'll only come to you if you've got your hand raised. All right, I'm going to come up here. Who wants to start us off? What do you think?
1,000.
All right. Starting point is 1,000. It is higher than 1,000. Okay. What do you think? A million. It is less than a million. And you've got to listen really closely because you see how we've already built a range. Of 1,000 to 1,000,000. Okay, let's see. What do you think? What'd you say? 100,000. It is less than 100,000. Let's see. I'm gonna come over here. What do you think?
35,000.
35,000. It is more than 35,000. Red sweatshirt? 50,000. It is more than 50,000. Let's see. I love your all's enthusiasm for Kentucky trivia here. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna come up here. What do you think?
60,000.
60,000. It is more than 60,000. Okay, green sweatshirt. 62,000. It is more than 62,000. What do you think? 75,000 farms. You would be correct. You gonna come down? There are around 75,000 farms all within the state of Kentucky. What's her name?
Rihanna.
Rihanna got that correct, so she's getting a prize. You just want to have both? Okay, Kit Kats, Reese's, Twizzlers, and I'll give you a Kentucky Proud pin too. Who's ready to keep playing? And then this is for you. You're welcome. Congratulations. Alrighty. So, I told you all earlier that Kentucky Proud is the official state marketing program for agricultural products and services made within the state of Kentucky. So I'm going to ask you, how many Kentucky Proud products do we have in the state of Kentucky? Okay. Who's going to start us off this time? Let's see. What do you think?
10,000.
What is it?
10,000.
10,000. It is less than 10,000. Right here? 5,000. It is more than 5,000. Right here? 7,500. It is less than 7,500. Right here?
6,000.
6,000. It is more than 6,000. So we're getting close here. We're getting close. Okay. Let's see here. Red shirt? 6,500. Come on down. Kentucky Proud products. What's your name? London. You are correct. You're Kentucky Proud Pro. Candy? Awesome. Okay, moving right along. So, Kentucky, Commonwealth of Kentucky, is the horse capital of the world, of the entire world. So my next question is, how many horses reside in the state of Kentucky? Let's see. Blue shirt, you want to guess? 50,000. It is more than 50,000. 209,000. come to? Right here. 400,000. It is less than 400,000. 400,000. It's less than 400,000. Right here. Yep. 250,000. We're getting close. It's more than 250,000. 300,000. Come on now. What's her name? Congratulations. There are 300,000 horses. Oh, you want to pick your candy? There's some different kinds in there. You're welcome. There are 300,000 horses all within the state of Kentucky. So you all can probably guess why we're called the horse capital of the world, right? Yeah? Okay. So, Kentucky Proud products. We're going to circle back. Kentucky Proud products can be found in grocery stores or at farmers markets in Kentucky. So I'm going to ask, how many farmers markets you think there are in the state of Kentucky? How many farmers markets? In the blue sweatshirt. Yep. 7,000. It is less than 7,000. Let's see. In the plaid shirt, all the way in the back corner. Yeah. 5,000. It is less than 5,000. Okay, everyone take a seat. Take a seat. I love your all's excitement, but I don't want anyone to get hurt. Okay, let's see. Last one. Less than 5,000. Right here. 3,000. It is less than 3,000. Okay. Level zero. Level zero. I know. We're having so much fun. All the way in the back. Red sweatshirt. 2,000. Less than 2,000. Right here? Yep. 150. Come on down. There are actually around 170 farmers markets all within the state of Kentucky. So she was right on it. What's your name? Congratulations. You want to pick out some candy? There's some different kinds in there. Awesome. Okay. Now we're going to leave the higher or lower section, and we're just going to move on to some good old Kentucky trivia. So, all you have to do is give me an answer, and then we'll bounce around until we get to that answer, until we land on it. Sound good? Okay, starting right off, what is the state flower of Kentucky? What was the state flower of Kentucky?
Oh, it's dandelion?
No, not a dandelion. A tulip? Not a tulip. Let's see.
Oh.
What? Sunflower. It is not a sunflower. It's a goldenrod. Come on down. The state flower of Kentucky is a goldenrod. Kentucky Proud Pin. You want to pick out some candy? What's her name?
Ashley.
Ashley. Our flower trivia pro. Okay. Moving right along. Got time for a few more trivia questions. I'm going to ask, what is the state fruit of Kentucky? The state fruit. Let's see, An apple. It is not an apple. Not an apple, Come on down. Second try. Love the excitement. The state fruit of the state of Kentucky is a blackberry. Candy? Okay, now, so there's a day. Come back together. There's a day in Kentucky. I told you all that we were the horse capital of the world. There's a day in Kentucky that's really important where we celebrate that every year. It's a little event called the Kentucky Derby. I don't know if you've ever heard of it or not. So this year, I'm going to ask, what number derby will we be celebrating this year? Should we give him a guess? Okay, let's see. I feel like I haven't been over here a lot. I'm gonna come over here. Let's see. Right here. Yeah. The 37th. It is not the 37th. I guess I could do a little higher or lower here too. It's higher than the 37th. UK sweatshirt. 60th Derby. We'll be celebrating higher than the 60th Derby. Green sweatshirt? Green sweatshirt? Do you have a guess? 70th. Higher than the 70th. Yeah. 149. It is higher than the 149. Right here. Come on down. This year is a monumental year because we will be celebrating the 150th Kentucky Derby. You're welcome. Awesome. Okay. So, my next question. I got a feeling a lot of you all are going to know this one. And it pains me to even ask this question because I'm a UK Wildcat. Right now, you all should probably know the answer to this question. What's the state bird of Kentucky? Come on down. The state bird of Kentucky is a cardinal. Congratulations.
Love you so much.
Oh my gosh, you want candy?
What?
Candy? Okay. This is going to be our final trivia question, so we have some time for questions. We'll see if anyone can get this one. This one's probably the most difficult one so far. Does anyone know the state motto of Kentucky? Our state motto. Our state motto. Yeah. State. That's our nickname. Okay, we've got some people pointing to you. Come on down. I love it. The state motto of Kentucky is, you want to say it?
United we stand, divided we fall.
United we stand, divided we fall. Love it. What's her name? Raina. Congratulations. I'm impressed. Kentucky Proud Pin. Candy. Awesome. Well, let me just say, you all are some Miss Kentucky trivia pros. I am impressed. Give yourself a round of applause. Before I give you all a few minutes to ask me some questions about my job as Miss Kentucky, about what I do with the Kentucky Department of Agriculture, about my service initiative, I want to recap a little bit. Can someone tell me what was the first challenge that I gave you to complete? The first challenge that I gave you to complete. Right here? Yeah, come on down. The first challenge, Candy. I think there's Reese's Kit Kats Twizzlers. Kentucky Proud Pin. Awesome. The first challenge that I gave you to complete, Bluegrass Middle School, was to be a Charlotte. To find someone in your class, in your grade, in your school, and to compliment them, to invite them to something, to hang out with you, to high-five them, to fist bump them. And in that way, you'll be spreading kindness and inclusion in your community and at your school. And I promise you that if you complete this challenge, if you take me up on this Miss Kentucky homework, you'll be making the world a better place, and you'll be making your school a better place too. Now, can someone tell me the second challenge that I gave you to complete? The second challenge. Right here? What's that? Not quite, not quite. Right here? That was the first one. Good listening, good listening. Is it higher or lower? No, not quite. It maybe had something to do, trying to think of a good way to say this. Something to do with what I work for, the brand that I work for. Yeah. What was it? The second one, do you know it? The second challenge, yeah? That was the first one. What do you think? Yeah, come on down. The second challenge that I gave you to complete was to keep an eye out for this label, the Kentucky Proud label, in your community. And there you go, Candy. Think that you all can complete this challenge because what we learned today, there are 6,600 Kentucky Proud products, all made within the state of Kentucky, and there's at least one that comes from every county, all 120 counties of the state of Kentucky. So I really, really think that you all can complete both of those challenges and support Kentucky agriculture and make your school a better place. Now we've got about 8 minutes left, so I'm going to open the floor up to some questions, and I think we've got some questions in the first row. Y'all want to come up, or you want me to come to you? Okay, you want me to come to you? All right, you want to say?
What do you believe?
Oh, thanks y'all. Okay.
What do you believe are some minor problems in the agriculture industry that are overlooked but have the potential of becoming major problems if not corrected?
Oh, good question. I love it. I love it. What are some minor problems that the agricultural community is facing that could turn into major problems if we don't address them. Well, the first thing that comes to my mind when I hear this question is soil erosion. Does anyone know what that is? Anyone have any experience with that? Yeah? Well, it takes Mother Nature 500 years to create 1 inch of topsoil. Think about all of the things that happen in 500 years that it takes for us to get 1 more inch of topsoil. So we have to take care of our land, right? We have to ensure that our land is preserved because, guys, we're not going to get any more of it. Another problem that I think that we could be facing is not supporting our farmers enough. This could go on forever and forever. We have to support our Kentucky farmers. And I think the number one way to do that is by giving back to agriculture and by supporting our 6,600 Kentucky Proud products. So yeah, those are the first 2 things that pop into my head. Great question. Okay, who's next? Yeah?
One of our major units in agriculture class is food insecurity. How do you think agriculture can be used as a tool to combat this problem?
Awesome. So how can we combat food insecurity utilizing agriculture? Great question. Actually, I just got to talk about this on the Miss America stage for my top 11 on stage interview question, which was really cool. Food insecurity is something that so many Americans are facing, right? And I think that we have to be doing a much better job of combating food waste. And that goes hand in hand with working with our farmers to ensure that we can get food from farm gate to plate without it being wasted, right? There are billions of pounds of food that go to waste each and every year. So we need to be working with our farmers, working with manufacturers to ensure that we can get that food to individuals before it goes to waste. Great question. Love it. Number 3? Anyone?
How does your job impact Kentucky agriculture and agriculture in other states?
Amazing. How does my job impact, support Kentucky agriculture? So in my year as Miss Kentucky, I got to mention to you all that I work 1 year full-time for the Kentucky Department of Agriculture. Usually I'm on the road 6 or 7 days a week, promoting Kentucky Proud, promoting Kentucky agriculture to individuals all over our state, people aged 4 to 94, I like to say. Since I was crowned Miss Kentucky, July 1 of last year, I've done 250 appearances and traveled over 26,000 miles across the state of Kentucky, getting to speak with wonderful groups like you all about supporting our farmers, about shopping local, and taking care of our beautiful Kentucky land. And so really, when you total up the impact and the individuals that I've been able to speak with in my year as Miss Kentucky, usually it's around 100,000 Kentuckians, more or less, that I get to speak with about agriculture. And you know, I always say that the partnership between the Miss Kentucky Scholarship Organization and Kentucky Proud and the Kentucky Department of Agriculture is so important because we have to ensure that our youth know at least one more farmer than Old MacDonald, understand that chocolate milk does not come from a brown cow, and ensure that students, Kentucky's youth, know the process of getting their food from farm gate to plate. So I really see the hand-in-hand impact that Miss Kentucky is able to make on Kentucky agriculture each and every year. And like I said, I just got to talk about Kentucky agriculture with the national platform at the Miss America competition. So who knows, there are individuals maybe in all states around our country that were able to gain a little bit more exposure to agriculture because of those 30 seconds in that answer I was able to share. All right, let's see. Any more? Are you next? Awesome.
What was going through your mind when you were named Miss Kentucky?
Oh, what was going through my mind when I was crowned Miss Kentucky? Great question. I love that. So, I want you all to know the power of hard work and determination and perseverance. I didn't win Miss Kentucky my first try. I didn't win Miss Kentucky my second try. I won Miss Kentucky my third year competing. My first year at Miss Kentucky 2021, I was top 8. My second year at Miss Kentucky 2022, I was 4th runner-up. And then I was named Miss Kentucky 2023, and recently was named the 3rd runner-up to Miss America. You can do absolutely anything that you set your mind to, as long as you throw your heart and your soul into completing and achieving that goal. So when I was crowned Miss Kentucky, it really was a moment of so many long hours and late nights and sacrifices and opportunities coming to fruition. And I also understand that being Miss Kentucky is a great responsibility. Like I said, it's a full-time job. Usually I'm on the road 6 or 7 days a week, and I'm tasked with representing Kentucky agriculture and developing a service initiative close to my heart, Inclusive Stages. And so it was a great feeling of responsibility and joy, and it's a moment that I will never ever forget. And we'll crown the next Miss Kentucky this summer. I know some of you all were probably wondering why I'm Miss Kentucky 2023. I've gotten that question pretty frequently recently. We'll crown Miss Kentucky 2024 in June of this year in Bowling Green, my hometown, at the Southern Kentucky Performing Arts Center. So you all will have to stay tuned to meet Miss Kentucky 2024. Okay, let's see, maybe one more.
We actually have this card.
Oh my goodness, awesome.
Thank you so much for sharing your time and knowledge with us. We loved hearing about your experience as Miss Kentucky from Bluegrass Middle School.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you all having me. You all are such a fantastic group. And I hope you remember to keep an eye out for Kentucky Proud and to be a Charlotte along the way.
And we have this shirt.
Oh, awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you all. That's so sweet of you all. Thank you. Picture? Let me hold this. Thank you all so much. I appreciate that.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me. Y'all are a great group. I had a lot of fun. Thank you. You're welcome.